Hey, what's going on there, guys? Darren Dunlop coming at you. Welcome to the channel. Please like this video, subscribe, drop some comments down below. Guys, we hear about it every day. Diets. I'm on a diet. This diet, that diet, the other diet, the diets in between, on top and around and around. Man, it is not that difficult if we just understand the concepts and principles of losing body fat. We're not looking to lose muscle. We're looking to lose body fat. And some water, yeah. Definitely the water will come out. We're definitely holding a lot of water because our diets are so poor. Water is just getting sucked up like a sponge by our body. So, what should the diet be? What should the plan be? Well, low carbohydrate, low fat, and high protein. It's really simple. It's not that difficult, okay? When I say fats, of course, I'm not talking about garbage, junk food, fats. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about healthy fats. Fats you're gonna find from oils, olive oils, macadamia nut oil. And if you're gonna cook your food, cook it in canola oil, preferably not deep fried. But look, at the end of the day, we still have to live our life. We just have to make better decisions. So the way I see it is that if you're trying to drop body fat and try to get in shape, there's no reason you need to suffer. We just need to make some changes to the way you're doing things and the way you see things, the way you visualize things in your own life, in your own body, all right? Now, low carbohydrates. What does that mean? What is a carbohydrate? Well, carbohydrates are coming in many forms, right? They're coming in, your traditional, what we seem to, when we think carbs, we think breads, pasta, rice. No more, gone. Well, you don't really need to do that. You don't need to get rid of everything. This is the society where we're living in. It's like all or nothing. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, guys. You shouldn't have to be miserable and suffer. You just got to keep things in check. And actually, when you start reducing the amount of carbohydrates you have in your body, the cravings will actually be less. You won't want the same amount of carbohydrate or junk food. Your energy levels will be better because they're not spiking. Because you eat these carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels spike, and then they crash. And then you're hungry again. And you want to eat. So you can feel good again. Well, by having a low carbohydrate diet, that's what we're trying to eliminate. But furthermore, I want to give you an example of carbohydrates and how to think of them. Now, if you drive a vehicle, which most of you do, I'm sure you've been to the gas station, the petrol station. Let's not talk about the price that it is right now for gas. That's ridiculous. But would you fill up your gas tank beyond full? So when it's full, it clicks. Would you continue to press the lever and allow gas to pour down the side of your vehicle onto the ground? Would you do that? Of course you wouldn't do that. Why not? Well, it's a waste of money, for one. Number two, it's not being utilized. It's being wasted. So carbohydrates are very similar. Okay? So when you've had too much carbohydrates, your body can only store so much. And once you've got above and beyond that amount of carbohydrates that you've taken in, it's just like the car. It's just like the gas example. The gas is dripping onto the floor, onto the ground. The difference is when you eat too many carbohydrates, it's not going onto the ground, it's going onto your waistline. But you don't see it right away because it does take some time. Remember, 3,500 calories equals a pound of body fat. Okay? So let's think about that when we're eating our carbs. Eat the carbs, just have less. And remember, vegetables have carbohydrates, fruit have carbohydrates. So we can have carbohydrates. They are good for us. They are healthy for us. We need them. But in the right amount and at the right time. Another example of timing would be, it's getting closer to bedtime. Your body naturally is starting to wind down. It wants to sleep. It wants to rest. It knows it does not have a huge workload ahead of it. It's got to sleep. So the worst thing to be doing is putting in a chunk of energy, carbohydrate, at nighttime. When your body's starting to get ready to go down to sleep, it's not chugging through it. It's not burning through those energies that you're putting in your body. Where do you think it's going to go? It's going to get stored as fat. Wonderful, huh? Was it worth it? I don't think so. Guys, I don't think so, all right? Now, high protein. High protein, it's awesome. It helps you feel more satiated. More importantly, it helps to build muscle. So if you're training, you're building some muscle, that's awesome. Remember guys, fat burning machine, that's what muscle is. So let's increase our fat burning machine capabilities, okay? That's what's important. Protein is gonna help that. And even if we're not working out and we're not training, we still need to have a daily consumption of protein because protein still fuels our muscles and allows them to stay intact, quite frankly. Last thing any one of us would want is for our muscles to start breaking down and catabolizing. Our body fats will go up. We're not going to be as strong, more likely to get injured. I mean, protein, protein, protein. You can get protein from all different types of sources. It's nice to mix it up a bit, keep it interesting. There's no downside, guys. There's no downside. You want to be having 4 to 6 small meals a day. Feed times, eating times, if you will. They don't have to be full-on meals, but you need to be accountable. It's not that hard. You just have to stay focused. Know what you like to eat. You should not be eating things that taste like shit. You need to eat things that you enjoy. You're not going to stick to a lifestyle plan if you don't enjoy it. It's supposed to be a lifestyle plan, guys. This is not, oh, one and done. Because the weight's just going to come back and you're going to feel terrible again. Not to mention the health ramifications that come from being overweight and or obese. So come on. Let's get focused. Let's manage our expectations. You see some of these plans out there? Oh, you can lose 1 to 2 pounds of body fat in a week. That is bullshit. That is bullshit, guys. You are not going to lose that much fat in 1 week. Remember, 3,500 calories is 1 pound of body fat. So that's a deficit. So if you were in a deficit of 500 calories a day for 7 days, that's 1 pound of body fat. And believe me, that deficit of 500 calories a day, you will notice. So to have 2 pounds, that would be 1,000 calorie deficit a day. That is called suffering, stupidity, and you're not going to make it. So guys, let's think for the long term. None of this short term, instant gratification. It doesn't work that way. You got to put in the work. Do your job. Stay focused. It doesn't mean you have to give up all that you enjoyed. It doesn't mean that. It means you just got a plan. You've got to be smart. Know what you're putting in your body. You do not have to be over the top. Just be a regular cat, eating because you need to. All right? We can do this. Consistency over perfection. Remember, we can do this. So guys, remember, subscribe to this channel, like the video, drop some comments down below. All right, guys, until we meet again, have a great day and let's go. Woo!